Are we on?
We're on now.
Why didn't you tell me?
It just came on.
Did it do that thing again?
What thing again? Yes.
And what was I doing?
You were looking down.
Can I go switch to Lowe's real quick?
Sure.
I'll be right back, guys.
Hey, Mike. All right. So.
I'm so glad you said his name because I've been trying to introduce him to Gabby.
You know you're on camera.
Shoot.
Okay, so can you guys see us now? I hope so because I resetted the router and I have nothing else. Avita, what up? Shout out. I've been a subscriber for 10 minutes. This is great. Yo. What up, everybody? Why are these always so late? I don't know what you're talking about. You guys can see us, right? That's all I want to know is, can you see us? Yes. Somebody said yes. Shout out from Jamaica. What up? What's up, Guan? All right, so listen. Like I said before, I had to... My computer isn't working. I've been trying to turn this thing on, and I have a genius appointment tomorrow to try to figure out what the problem is. I really don't understand it, and this is how I get all the episodes up to you. This is how I run the Final Cut Pro and all that stuff. This is how I edit on this computer, and it's not working. I do have a older computer that I can try to work it with, but it's super slow. So we'll see how that works. I'm going to try to do that as well. Is the stream working yet? Yeah. Wait a minute. You guys can't see? Some of you guys can see, and some of you guys can't see. Is that the issue? Help me understand. Beyonce can see. What specifications on your MacBook that crash? The stream is fine. Maisley, I trust you. Thank you guys so much. So the display isn't working on my MacBook. I'm not sure what the other issue is. I know that it's working because I can hear the external hard drive running, but there's no image. So I'm kind of in a weird spot right now. My wife is changing over the loads, and we're gonna come and talk because life is just kind of in a weird place right now. So she's changing them loads. Sorry. Waiting for you, a little lonely.
Just talking.
Also, I just went to hook up the laptop to the TV. That's a really good idea. I'll try to do that. Yeah, I'll do that. So real quick, just an update. If you guys are in the Southern California area next week on the 28th, I'll be performing at Rhetoric, which is the largest spoken word event in the whole world. Usually there's about 3,000 people there, and they have a new location, which is in Rancho Cucamonga. So if you are available to come out to that, I would definitely come out. Ezekiel, Chris Webb, Kev on stage, we're all going to be there performing, featuring, and it's always a great night there with P4CM. So if you don't know what that is, after this video's up, I'll put the link in the description to their page, and they got a whole bunch of promotion things running. And basically today, what I wanted to do is spend some time talking to Yvette just about our life right now, because we're in kind of a really weird place. It's not weird, it's just difficult. And I think it's an understatement, like that, parenting in life, just being adulting is hard, of course, but particularly right now for us, it's just been kind of difficult. So I wanna get you guys to ask questions, as many questions as you want right now, and I can just go ahead and fire away on those. So I'm listening. Can I get a shout out? Of course you can, Queen for a Day. Yes, you can get a shout out to Mexico. How am I? I am doing. I wouldn't say I'm doing well. I would say I'm trying to keep a really healthy perspective right now. That's basically how I'm doing. Yeah. Let me make sure that this is When are you coming to Nashville? I'm not sure when I'm coming to Nashville. Did I listen to the 444 album? Yes, I did listen to the 444 album, and I love the 444 album. Did you catch the guy that stole your car? No, we did not catch the car.
Okay,
the guy
I
that stole
have
the
a
car.
story to tell. I never told you.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you want to hear it? Oh, never mind. I probably shouldn't tell it, actually. I forget this gets seen by everybody.
Yeah. You don't know who can see it. How is life being a YouTube partner and Best Buy partner? Is life becoming more balanced, and how you envisioned it? Okay, Carrie G, very good question. So basically what happens is with Best Buy is that you have a dash. You want to switch spaces? Yeah. But you want to keep your chair.
That's better.
Okay. So basically,
Thanks, Tisha.
So basically, how it works with Best Buy is that Best Buy has a dashboard, and a bunch of things get sent to you through your dashboard. It says very bad connection, but you have to say decline if you don't want things. And I left my dashboard open, so I got a bunch of things from Best Buy that I didn't actually want, but I still have to review them because I'm like kind of on a hook for that. So it's busy, and I don't want this page to just be all about reviewing, whatever. But I have to fulfill my commitment with Best Buy with those objects. So I'm a little overwhelmed in that perspective,
Thank you.
Okay, and so let's talk to you real quick. I know there were more questions, and I'm gonna try to scroll up and get to those. But let's talk to Yvette about what life is like. Balance, like, what is it like being married to a dreamer? Because I feel like
Sorry. What? Go ahead.
I feel like it's difficult.
I feel like there's never any
They can't see your hands.
there's not like a, I don't even know how to explain it. It's not so much that you're a dreamer, it's that you're creative. And so like allowing you to operate in your gifts, and like I don't think there's anything wrong with you being a creative or a dreamer or whatever you want to classify yourself as. The only thing is it's very uncomfortable. There we go. It's very uncomfortable. Because you never know, like, from month to month, like how much he's gonna make, and are we gonna be able to pay this bill or that bill or whatever. And typically, like, I have worked our entire marriage, so it's not that big of a concern. But now that I am, I was on maternity leave, and now I've taken a leave of absence from work. It's kind of nerve-wracking. It's not like horrible, but it's like, whoa, this is a true like journey of faith that the Lord is going to provide, and He is going to fulfill the vision that He has given to Glenn, and that we're going to make it.
I just want to say Savannah just came in. This is a friend from back home. Hi, Savannah. And then someone else asked if I want to get a vasectomy. And yes, I really want to get a vasectomy really bad. Which kind of brings us to the next point, is that how's your job going?
My job?
Mm-hmm.
So, my job right now is stay-at-home mom. And I was just telling Glenn last night that as being a stay-at-home mom and being an educator are two of the most thankless jobs that exist. I know there are other thankless jobs that exist, but stay-at-home mom and educator are thankless jobs. And being an educator is totally way better. I mean, not better.
There's truth in somewhere in that. Somewhere you meant that.
I didn't mean better. I meant easier. Like, it's easier to go to work and educate these kids, grade papers, build relationships, I don't know, with like whatever. And being here, has been quite the job. I was a part of this program called Math for America San Diego, and there was this guy, Professor Dr. Gershon, and he used to say that he was a construction worker and he was a math teacher, and he said that being a teacher was more draining than working in construction. I feel like being a stay-at-home mom is a lot more draining or more work than being an educator. And so I don't think it's like a bad thing. It's just a lot of work. And it is a privilege to be able to be at home with my children. It's just a lot of work, and it's taken, like, we're adjusting to it. I think it's starting to affect our marriage. I feel like we're in this funky phase where he's pursuing this full time, and
well, you lost your job, so you're not a teacher anymore.
I think I'm still a teacher.
She's still a teacher in her heart. I think that's what I was trying to get you to say, is that you're not working anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I just said that.
Okay. But so before, it was basically me being a stay-at-home dad and then working creatively off hours. When she would get home at like super late at night, I'd write music, I'd edit video and stuff like that.
I didn't get home super late at night.
No, she didn't get home super late. I was
working
super late at night, but yeah. And so, but now the roles are kind of switching to where, like, okay, YouTube has to become our main source of income. YouTube and music, and whatever else I can do has to become our main source of income. And she's taking home the full, like, she's doing the full stay-at-home mom thing, and it's super challenging because I don't know. I just think it's hard. It's hard for both of us. I don't know. It's hard for me because I don't know, when money comes in, when it's coming. I just have to kind of work my butt off. And I think in my mind, like, I can't slow down.
Thank you, Regina.
Everyone's commenting on Yvette's hair. It's a wash and go.
Good job, babe.
Yeah, but I think the challenging part is that right now, I have a vision in my head, and I have to run crazy toward this vision. It's almost like I have blinders on, and I can't, like I can slow down, of course, for family and friends, but because I have this vision in my head, it's my responsibility to make the vision of substance so that she can see it and she can grasp onto it, right?
Yeah. I kind of want to back up a little bit because people are confused about my job.
Okay.
So what really happened was I allowed my teaching credential to expire. I had an opportunity to renew it and take care of everything that it takes to get my teaching credential back up to par. But I kind of just dragged my feet with that and then didn't follow through the way that I needed to. So that forced me to take a leave of absence from my job. Yeah. So technically I'm on a leave of absence for the next school year. But this is all happening while my heart was being called home. Do you want to go get her?
Yeah.
I was already having strong sentiments of I really want to be home with the kids, and I want to be the one taking care of the kids. And now that we have 3, I think that it would be a really good idea for me to be. This is so weird talking to a phone, by the way. Anyway, I think it would be a really good idea for me to be the one that's at home. And it's weird because it's funny because when Glenn first stayed home with the boy, with the kids, it was kind of people kind of looked at it sideways huh? But it's worked out really well, and I think that it worked out really well because they're boys. And I think for these first 3 to 4 years, they really needed their dad to be like a huge presence in their life. And so I think we were blessed in that way to be able to have Glenn home with the boys. But now that we have Anaya, I'm kind of like, well, I want to be home with not just Anaya, with the kid, all the kids, but I think that this is a great opportunity for presence of mom to be one of the more dominant presences in their lives. I don't even know if I'm making sense right now. But it is what it is. So now I'm home, and Glenn works from home. You guys are aware of that. And so, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. You know what's funny? People keep asking me about my skincare routine, but I really don't do anything. I use Dove soap, wash it with some Dove soap, and then I use Neutrogena and clean it that way. And then I use what's that? I don't even know the name of the lotion. I put a little bit of lotion on my face, and that's it. Right now I am wearing some, what is it called? Dang it, I am wearing some foundation. It's the, I don't remember what, Bare Minerals, thank you. I don't know, Bare Minerals. Yeah, so, I really don't have great skin. What do I eat? A lot of sugar. I really am not, like, I don't know, I have oily skin.
Excuse me.
You can't tell right now?
So
hi, baby. Hi.
So part of this is Anaya. That's a girl. I put on a headband so people wouldn't say he's so cute.
Hi, Night. Say hi. Hi.
All right. So also I want to like kind of expose ourselves and let you guys know that you know,
she has to eat.
As we're putting, you know, as we're hold this up a little bit. As we are like moving forward and people are like, yo, we love your family, we love you, you guys represent this and this and this, we are like so far from like where we want to be as a family, where we want to be as Christians, where we want to be as husband and wife, father, mother. Like, we're just far away from that. I want you guys to know like the authentic side of like, yo, not that what we do on video isn't authentic, but there is a lot of like struggle behind the scenes in trying to make sure that I'm, you know, a consistent father and a consistent husband. Like, I think what's cool is that I've had the opportunity, like Yvette is very honest, and she'll be like, hey, you know, you're not really portraying like who you really are on this video, so don't put that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's very honest about that, and that's cool to have that accountability in her. But there is a level of, you know, transparency that I think is needed, and to say like, you know, as a husband, like sometimes I'm not doing as good as I should be, you know.
Our baby carrier is, they keep asking that. There's multiple people asking that question. What's Ergo?
Ergo. So
Ergo.
We have an Ergo, and then I also have we have an Ergo, and also I have a baby Bjorn. Maggie and Drew are still watching a nice, cute smile from the stories last night. Thank you, Maggie. I miss you guys. You guys got to come back up here. We got to do another video. Yvette, have you tried working from home?
I have not tried working from home. Honestly, you guys, right now, I feel like I need to focus on getting a groove at home.
Yeah.
Like, being at home. People have been trying to approach me about different job opportunities with tutoring and online video tutorials or whatever, but I really just feel like I need to get into the groove at home and figure out my place with my role with what Glenn has going on to try to help him make things happen for us. So yeah. Yes, we do think we will homeschool.
Yeah, I think we will homeschool the kids, not because of are you trying to be off?
No, I'm trying to, like, you're blocking my light. I feel like I'm all dark. Am I dark, y'all? I mean, I am.
Ain't nothing wrong with being dark.
There's nothing wrong with being dark. I just made a shadow.
Okay, cool. And also,
being a landlord. What do you mean? Like renting a house?
Renting a house? No, that's not something we're into right now. But yeah, I just want to be super authentic with you guys and allow you to,
8th grade.
you know, I don't know, just know who we are, you know, kind of. Because I don't want you guys to like think we're something that we're not. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like.
So I will say this. I don't know if we've already talked about this, but when Glenn first told me he wanted to start a YouTube channel, and even if you go back to the earlier episodes, like, you don't see me a lot because I don't like being out there like that. I don't know what that means, but I don't like being exposed or seen or whatever.
He likes to fly below the radar.
Yes. I like to just, you know? So, I don't know. So now I feel like I've been getting some direct messages from some of you guys who watch the channel and just comments in my posts or whatever. And it's actually very encouraging to know how encouraged you guys are. But as Glenn's platform seems to be growing, 32,000 subscribers?
38 catch up.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
I'm way behind. 38,000 subscribers. High five to that, yes. Dang. That even makes it. Yeah. Anyways, by the end of this year, his goal is to be at 100,000 subscribers. And so, I don't know. That's just a lot of people in our lives watching what's going on. And I don't want people to think that we're somewhere that we're not. Because our marriage is not perfect. Our parenting is not perfect. And there's so many things that need work. And so, I guess, like, my desire is just for you guys to just know that we're real people.
Yeah, and like, yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, so so we're at 38,000.
I did not
and
know
some
that.
people
I'm
are
gonna
asking
check
about
that.
And some people are asking like, yo, how did you get to that amount? And it really is a couple things. So at the beginning of this year, we were at 17,000, and so I've just been trying to really consistently spit out, you know, videos. And what happens is usually YouTubers take breaks. So what you're not supposed to do is, what I'm learning in YouTube, is not take breaks and try to have some viral attempts. Facebook is really our biggest platform. Like, if I put a video on Facebook, it usually does, you know, 2 to 4 times as much views than YouTube. And so what happens is some of the Facebook subscribers, or likes, people who like the page, find us on YouTube and they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you had a YouTube page. And
38,000, y'all.
You just covered my whole face.
I didn't know you had 38,000.
You're always pulling the attention away.
Go ahead.
But anyway.
Sorry.
Yeah, and so I think what happened was that one of the videos that I put out a couple weeks ago.
Beliefers. I like that, man.
Put out a couple weeks ago, went viral. So it's at 200,000 views, and a lot of people are finding us from that, and then they're going back and watching more videos. And so thank you everybody who's new and checking it out. The numbers are so cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important for advertisers, but it's not the main goal. The messages that we get, the families who are being reconciled, the men who are like, yo, I want to be a dad. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a husband. Like, those messages are like crazy to me. And so I'll kind of share a little bit of I don't know who that is. I don't know. I'll try to share like a little bit of like my stories where, like, I grew up and you know, my mom had me at a young age, and a lot of people were trying to like influence her to have an abortion. You know what I mean? And you know, growing up my whole life, I was like extremely suicidal because of some abuse that happened or whatever, and I just was very negative, and I didn't think I would make much of my life, or that I would really have a family, because I didn't see so many examples of healthy families. And so this whole thing about Beleaf in Fatherhood, what it represents is way more about the connection that I have with people. There won't be a day where I'm like, cool, we hit our goal and we're done. I'll probably be at this fatherhood attempt for the rest of my life, because I understand the power in it. I believe that the glory of God will shine bright through families. I believe that we can disagree on a lot of different things, politics, religion. We can disagree on, sexual orientation, all types of different things we can disagree on. But one thing we can all agree on is that family is the foundation, for great people. And so, I don't know, I want to connect with people on that basis. I don't really care about what people think about who I am as a father, but I believe that when they watch, they can actually see that they can do it for themselves. There's so many different reasons why I want to do this, but at the same time, even though that's a great cause, I could still lose sight of my family and what's most important, pursuing that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the scary part, is that you can be doing something with a great intent and you can still lose sight of what's most important. I think the challenging part lately has been, how does Yvette live in my world? I feel like me being a I don't want to say, I think I could say this. I feel like I'm a nurturer by nature, and so I can see I know Yvette better than she knows me. I can see and meet her needs better than
I'm easier to know.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. If you ask a lot of people around you, there's probably only one person that really gets you, and his name is Pat Lynch.
Yeah, because we're basically the same person.
Yeah. But you, no one else, it's hard to figure you out.
Yeah, I'm very difficult to understand, and I think I can...
I am nursing, that's why we won't lower the camera.
Yeah, that's why... sorry about that. But yeah, I know how to serve her better.
Thank you, Mira.
So...
Thanks, Jordan.
What was I saying?
You were saying that you know me better than I know you.
Right. And so now, as the table turns, and I'm more the breadwinner and the person that's going out to pursue something, she has to come along and figure out how she fits in my puzzle, and what role she plays there. And it's hard for me to even allow the baby to cry while I'm working, because I don't want to mess up my groove and my momentum. It's hard for me to do that. But in order for us to meet the goals that we want to meet financially, there has to be an insane amount of dedication, hard work, and persistence that I can't be distracted. And that sounds really real douchey, but I feel like for so long in our marriage, I've been distracted. You know what I'm saying? And I allowed myself to be pulled in this direction and pulled in this direction over someone else's dream. And now that I have my own, I just want to pursue it with all with intent. That's kind of what I think. Does that make sense? What?
Did you see that? I want to see that.
What? The black family is under attack, so work it out and put the Most High first. She is the queen. You're a king. Family first. Yeah, duh. Yeah, I know that. That's what I just said.
He did not mean to be rude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, okay, what do you think about teens wanting to be parents? That's a pretty dumb idea.
Yeah, no, what? Who said that?
Someone asked, what did you think about teens wanting to be parents?
No. Guys, seriously, wait. As long as possible. Even when you get married, wait.
Yeah. I think I just blocked Jamal, I think, so. But anyway, yeah, so I think that's it.
Did you answer people's questions?
Yeah, let's go back. Okay. Any other questions?
Thanks, guys. I'm really like embracing the fro. So thanks for acknowledging it and its glory.
Do you feel like you lost time as a couple because you had kids?
What does that mean? Lost time? Yeah.
Yeah. You lost all kind of time. What else? You should go vegan. Probably.
Yvette, what are your dreams? I don't know anymore. I really don't. Here, will you take a whisper again? I don't know anymore. I feel like they're being like reshaped.
What were your dreams before?
I just wanted to grow up and be a teacher.
And then you told me you wanted to be this.
Okay, so then and then within the last couple of years, I did want to be like an administrator, because I was realizing that as much as I can impact my students in the classroom, there's so much that needs to be impacted with the system of education in and of itself that I don't know that I can necessarily do that from the classroom. So I was thinking about doing it via admin, but yeah, I think right now in this place that we're at, I'm just being called to be a mom. And so I'm trying to find a way to serve my family the best I know how.
Ooh, good burp, baby.
Burp.
Oh!
And there you have it. Oh. Don't show her like that.
All right, so baby got your armpit all in the video.
Ugh, did I shave under my arms?
I don't. Yeah. Okay. So more questions. Maybe take more questions from
Yvette, were you into photography before? If so, would you consider? What does it say? Can you speed that up a little bit? No, the other way. Would you consider it again? I am totally into photography. Why don't you let them see the baby? Because I can't stand her.
Oh, okay.
I am into photography. I don't feel like I'm like the best at it. I want to be better at it, especially at editing photos.
Yes, it's shaved.
But yeah, I would love to be able to do photography on the side and make money, but I just don't think that I'm that great yet.
How do you battle laziness?
That's such a good question. Where are you going?
How do I battle laziness? I don't know. I think laziness, for me, laziness and depression go hand in hand. You know what I mean? So if I'm like feeling depressed and sad about something, then I don't want to work. And so what I try to do is, I don't know. What happened?
The John Gibbs comment.
What was it?
Go the other way.
What, this?
Yeah.
Yo, awesome video. Just one question. Do you have anything left to say about John Gibbs? It hurt to see the Dream Junkies split. No. Dream Junkies were supposed to split up, man. That wasn't a thing for... That's not you. It's like the music was great for you for that time. I decided the Dream Junkies was over. You know what I'm saying? Like, John Gibbs is her brother. That is her brother. That is my brother-in-law. Like, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's my brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what would you say about your brother? Like, I have nothing to say about it.
I love my brother.
he's a good kid. Is Theo sad?
What do you mean is Theo sad?
I don't understand that question. Hello, new to your channel. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Thank you guys, all the new people who are coming along.
I don't know photography that good to start a photography channel.
How would we go about sending you something? If you go to my about section, there's an address. You can send it to the P.O. box. One question: how long did it take for your oldest child to grow his hair that length? I think it's been about 2 years.
It was right before his second birthday. So.
Yeah, so about 2.5 years. Our favorite couple, you're inspiring a black man, brother. Do you follow the Dave Ramsey plan? We should, but we don't right now.
We still embrace some of his principles as much as we can.
Yeah. Shout out to Anthony O'Neill. Her brother actually works for Dave Ramsey. He's a speaker for him. How do you make time to get in the Word?
Good question.
It's really, really difficult. I find myself getting in the Word like either super late at night. Yeah, super late at night. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm like feeling lost. Any more kids? I hope not. I do.
His answers are so like.
I've got no time to be, PC.
He said that we could adopt. Because I kind of want Anaya to have a sister, and he says that we can't guarantee that she will have a sister this next child.
Yeah, and if we get another Uriah, it's going to be a problem.
Uriah is a great kid.
He is a great kid, but he's very like, I got to count. You got to walk away and start counting. Beleaf, do you think you will ever drop another project again? I don't think so. Music is, like, if I do it, it'll be, like, for free, and it'll just be a passion project, and I won't want to get money off of it. I think it'll just be, like, just exploring art. I'm not really into music right now. How many children do we have, or do we want? She wants 4.
When we got married, he said we could have 4.
Why are you always bringing up old stuff?
Because it's not that old.
It is that old.
We're still
7
married.
years. It's been 7 years. You still talking about something 7 years ago?
Guys.
Remember the blue car you had?
August 7th. August 7th is our wedding anniversary. 7 years married to this guy. Can you believe it? 7 years, 3 kids, 1 home later. I mean, we've lived in several different homes, but
yeah,
we own this.
Uriah is very sweet. He is very, very sweet. But he just doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't care about, what he does to you. And then his answers are really, like, whack, So you're like, Raya, why did you play in your milk? Because I did. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, right there is like, hold on. You know what I mean? Like,
it's like he has an attitude, but you don't know that I don't think he knows he has that. Like, he's being rude with his comments.
Where can you get merch? On the website, beliefinfatherhood.com. How did you guys meet? What confirmation did you have?
Be careful, because she's kind of spitting up. You spitting up. What was the question?
How did we meet?
How did we meet? We met I went to Point Loma at Nazarene University in San Diego, California. Very great school, by the way. Actually, I thought about becoming a resident director. If anyone there has the ability to make us become resident directors.
Hey, we're not doing that.
Okay, never mind.
Come on, stay on top.
Just kidding. If you want a Uriah Bow hat, there you have it. We met there. Glenn was DJing multiple events that the Black Student Union was putting on, and I met him there. My godbrother got married, and he DJ'd their wedding, and that's kind of how we reconnected. And he just wouldn't leave me alone after that.
Get out of here.
It's true.
No. The more intimate thing is, I had MySpace at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yo, you got MySpace?
That.
And she's like, nah, I ain't got MySpace. I got Facebook.
I don't talk like that. I did not say, nah, I ain't got. I said, no, I do not have MySpace.
So what? You're not better because of how you talk.
I'm just saying. You're not. He always, when he says something that I say, he always changes his voice to a voice that I do not sound like. And he uses words that I wouldn't use. So
she said, no, she has Facebook. So then I got on Facebook. She's the reason I'm on Facebook. And so I tried to get at her in the DM, and she was completely oblivious. And so then I just left her alone because I wasn't like, she wasn't.
He does not have a MySpace anymore. He's not going to friend you.
I have a MySpace. My MySpace is still active. I haven't been on there in like a year and a half, though. But yeah, and then...
I've never had a boyfriend before Glenn. Glenn thinks I have. I've talked to people.
She's talked to a guy. Two.
Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so I was totally oblivious. Like, I don't know signs of when a guy's interested in you because no one was ever interested in me. Don't know why. I was a catch. But he caught me.
Yeah. And I think what happened was I think they want to know like how that happened. And for me, like, I got my heart broken like several times messing around with like these like super over spiritual. This is gonna sound like a diss, but it's not. But if you're this chick, protect your life. So these like super over spiritual girls who were like kind of like they like led you on a lot. Like they like let you like date them and take them to the movies and take them out to eat. And then like it was like I was in the friend zone forever. And I just was like angry, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what, I'm not dealing with none of these chicks anymore. I'm just gonna like serve the Lord and not get married. So I was just like a complete jerk to every woman I met. That was very mean. And even like
he was even mean to me.
Yeah, like we were dating and I'd be like, yo, I just was very like strict and like about my convictions, you know what I'm saying? And then what happened? And then like, but I also like got my heart broken so bad that I made a list of everything I wanted in a woman before I met Yvette, or before we started kicking it. And then she's teething. She wants to bite something.
I'll go get her a toy.
Yeah, and so you know, when I started hanging around Yvette, I gave that list to like 5 different homies, and I was like, yo, this is everything I wanted in a woman, and the next woman that doesn't, you know what I'm saying, like come around, and if she doesn't have this, then, you know, let me know and I'll make sure I get rid of her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't about the games. And so, like, when Yvette started coming around, she had everything that I wanted in a woman. And I, like, you know, we were just friends.
Had or has?
Had.
He didn't know I was as clumsy as I am.
I didn't. I didn't.
Looking at you, baby.
And so, yeah, and so she had everything I wanted, and then we started kicking it, and that's kind of how I proposed to her. So she goes, like, not how I proposed to her, but how I asked her mother and father, like, if I could marry her. We went out to lunch, and I slid this paper across the table, and I was like, look, this is everything I asked God for, and this is the list, and
they want to know what was on the list. He still has the list.
It's somewhere around here. I posted it, and
you posted the list?
Yeah, I put it on one of the videos.
The one. You should go back.
Yeah, go back to when I hung out with Maggie and Drew. I think it was like a friend's date or something like that, right?
Oh, I thought it was our anniversary one.
No, I'm pretty sure it was hanging out with Maggie and Drew, because we were telling a story about a proposal. Oh. Yeah, so go back to that video.
I'm trying to show everybody her.
Yeah. Yeah, so I hope that explains it. If she's everything you ask God for, you gotta give her 4.
Not 4 to 10, just 4.
LaGuardia, stay trolling, man. LaGuardia's in LA.
Oh, hi, LaGuardia.
Yeah.
Well, what's he doing in LA?
He's hanging out with Leah. Just him and his wife.
Aw, no baby?
But he won't come see us.
That's fine. I don't blame you.
Oh, okay.
I would love for somebody.
He doesn't want me to tell anybody, and I just told everybody. Sorry, LaGuardia. You're screwed. Yeah, anyway. Yeah.
Come here, Rabo.
Don't get too close, right? Because you see that cord right there.
Okay.
All right.
Take her.
Okay. Ew. Any more questions? How much has your love changed since you have been married and since you've had kids?
Our love hasn't changed. Got it?
Why are you looking at me like I better answer the same way you answer?
Oh. Because our love hasn't changed, it's evolved.
Yeah. I think...
Do you think it's changed?
Yeah, like your love languages. People always talk about love languages and the different love languages. I think the love languages have changed. Some have become more predominant than others. You know, I could care less about acts of service before we got married. I mean, like, you know, before we had kids, but now that we have kids, it's like, yo, thanks so much for washing my clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really appreciate it.
You notice that you're low in underwear and you just put some underwear.
What is that? You gonna expose me.
Sorry.
You are the worst sometimes. Yeah.
What does that say? Do you think your shared belief in God has brought you together? Yeah.
Of course. When we have issues, we have kind of like a place to go to.
Yeah.
a place to start from, a place to like everything. You know, I feel like our relationship with God humbles us and allows. She just passed gas. And allows, you know, us to kind of know the heart, the intent about each other. I feel like I'm a better communicator.
We will not shave our voice. Oh wait, actually, I don't know.
I won't. And Ian is talking about we can, when we come in town, will you babysit? They got 6 kids. Heck no.
I wouldn't mind.
What?
I don't know. Actually, I gotta see your
Ian,
kids.
you gotta see them. The kids are cute kids. But
I mean, are they well-behaved kids?
Well,
if they're well-behaved kids, I don't mind.
I mean, there's gonna be 10 kids here.
What?
Recently need to subscribe to another channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. We just answered how did we meet. Sorry for all the trolls, guys. I didn't even know they were here. I was just kind of talking. And any other questions?
I don't want our kids to play football, no. Uriah Bo seems like he might be a natural for football, but
yeah,
I don't like that idea.
Any advice for people?
People have been asking about the names.
How old are you guys? I'm 32. She's 30.
I'm 30. He's a cradle robber.
Shut up. Cradle robber? You got problems.
Glenn always says he never knows what's gonna come out of my mouth.
Yeah, man. That's why I don't like going live with you.
Ever considered counseling? Like going to counseling? Because we go to counseling. Yes.
Yeah, we have a lot of counsel.
We go to counseling.
I'm not 38. Daryl, shut up. Well, now I have our own room in the future. Yes.
I hope so.
Yes.
Guys, never mind. I won't say that.
Yes, we will post a stream to our channel. Do I support guns? Gun supporters for protecting baby girl, of course. And that might make me lose subscribers. That's fine. What advice would you give someone
you
who's
drink
in
all your
love
water
with their
or
best
did you
friend,
spill
but the
it?
best friend doesn't feel the same? Keep trying to give up.
Wait, what?
What advice do you have for someone who loves their best friend, but their best friend doesn't feel the same? Just get out of there. You deserve to be with someone who feels the same. Won't you give him some of your water, Yvette?
See what you did?
Why don't you give him some of your water? I'm thirsty.
Babe, you can drink some of my water. Your water is cold. I'm actually being more considerate because my water is room temperature.
Let's see Raya, please. Raya, come here.
Wait.
I think you deserve to be with someone who loves you.
Say hi.
And who wants to be with you. You know what I'm saying?
He's my twin, huh, guys?
I don't think that you
Why do I look so orange?
should try to chase. Stop moving the thing, please.
I want them to see Raya, Bo, and me.
I don't think you should have to convince someone to love you, even though that does work sometime. You know what I'm saying? But that's just not my style. You know, if somebody want to be with me, then I'm cool. Peace out. You know what I mean?
He so is, y'all.
Yeah, we were like engaged, and I was like, look, this don't work out. God got something better for me. You know what I'm saying? Like while we were engaged,
right,
so bad. Yeah. Yes,
Don't
the Dream
let your
Junkies are
blanket
done.
What did that question say?
How do you share God with your babies? The process.
I feel like, Theo, do you want to be seen now?
Huh?
I feel like sometimes, like,
Yeah.
you kind of just say, like, behaviors won't make God happy. Or let's ask Theo.
No, I don't do that.
I do. Like,
Because I feel like that's guilt tripping.
is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a horrible mother.
No, I feel
Say hi.
Hi.
yeah.
Can you tell, who is God? We had
That
a conversation last night, actually.
loves me.
He loves you?
Mhm.
How do you know he loves you?
If that's why
How do you know God loves you? That's a hard question to answer, huh? For a 4-year-old.
for
It's okay. You don't have to answer. That was a hard question. Look up and smile.
Yeah, I feel like, trying to explain, what up, Jalen? Trying to explain who God is to them.
Go ahead. Go back.
I can explain who God is to me, you know what I'm saying? But I can't explain who God is supposed to be to them. But because like, my relationship with God doesn't automatically go on to them. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to like experience their own relationship with God. You know what I mean? And so it's very difficult. But you know, as we communicate and as we talk to them on the daily, we bring God into the conversation. And that's just like, you know, a while ago, like I stopped praying for Theo. I stopped praying for them and prayed for them. So like I used to like, Father God, thank you for Papa, talking about myself. Thank you for Mama, talking about my wife. But from their voice, like I would speak as them. But now I don't do that anymore. I just pray for them. Thank you so much for my son. Thank you for allowing me to be his dad and be in his life today. And thank you that we got to have fun here and that we got to eat this and we got to do this. And I'm praying for him, which I hope teaches him to pray for other people. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think we should pray in a manner that is us speaking to God for our children. But we should talk to God about our children. You know what I'm saying? Hope that answers your question. Has there been any time when you wanted to give up on your marriage? I don't know if I can answer that question though. Babe! We'll come back to that one. Do your kids know that they're superstars? They're not superstars. They don't know, but they're not superstars. And I don't even like to tell them anything like that because I just feel like it's such a not tangible like way to see yourself. They're just super regular kids, and I just want to keep them that way as long as possible. We love your channel. Sending love from North Carolina. My question is, how do you handle the role reversal with her working and you at home? My fiance. Okay, yeah, that's hard. That was hard. I think, you know, the role reversal. But I wasn't really making that much money.
I gotta go get a birthday clock.
You think you slick? You know, she always was making more money than me. You know what I mean? And I'm already kind of like a nurturer anyway. Just because, you know, growing up, you know, with my mom, like, I don't know why I feel like such a nurturer and like I can deal with babies. Is it ever been a point where you wanted to give up on your marriage?
I actually don't think there has been a point that I want to give up on it. I definitely wanted to, you know, like slap him in the face.
Slap me in the face?
I'm just kidding. I'm not a violent person. I wish I could take my words back, but this is now on the internet, so
yeah.
Whatever. Here, can you lift it up a little bit?
Oh, you gotta.
I think she's hungry, guys.
Okay.
I've never wanted to give up on my marriage. When I got married to Glenn, I knew that he was going to be married to me for the rest of his life. And the only way out is
death. If I die.
Like, divorce has never been an option for me.
She's a better driver. Go ahead. Actually, yes.
Yes, I am.
You are the better driver, but you were horrible. Okay, I'm
so
bad. Yeah, I'm just saying. Like,
I pay attention when I'm driving. Anyways, yeah, when we got married, it was for the long haul. Like, I definitely wasn't expecting him to propose as quickly as he did, and then get married as quickly as we did. But I knew that I loved him, and I knew that he was the one that the Lord handpicked for me, because he sure wasn't what I picked out for myself.
She's funnier. Another
Am
thing,
I?
yeah, I think you're way funnier than I am.
You're hilarious.
But you're funny.
I laugh
and
every
you
day.
Are on purpose. But you're not doing it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm being funny, I'm trying to be funny. You're just funny. Okay.
Whatever.
I wouldn't say that there's times where I wanted to give up on my marriage, but I would say there's times when I felt hopeless.
Come on.
Like,
focus on me.
Oh, this is just gonna suck forever.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not, I guess, like, I'm slow.
What?
Like we said earlier in this video, Glenn knows me better than I know him. And so because Glenn knows me better than I know him, he serves me well. He loves me well. And trust me, I love this man. But I feel like there's still things that I'm learning about him and how to be like the wife that the Lord has called me to be to him, or the helpmate that the Lord has called me to be to him. And it's taking a while. I feel like I'm still working at it, but it's taking forever. Because when I feel like I got it figured out, there's a whole other blind spot that I didn't know I had. And so, I don't know, like, yeah, I've never wanted to give up. It kind of, I guess it keeps the marriage live.
No,
No?
doesn't.
No. It keeps it, yeah.
No, I mean it's always discovering. So I'm getting to know her, and she's getting to know me.
She is too distracted.
I'm always changing. She's always changing. So we're growing as people, and we're getting to know each other. So certain things she likes now, she may not like eventually. You know.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the ever evolving thing, because before, I feel like my goals are usually set around you. Hey, I want to travel, I want to do this, I want to do that. And so I'm like, okay, how can we make this happen? But now I'm kind of like, I don't really care what you got going on in your head. This is where we're going, which I feel like is the correct way for me to behave in my household. You know what I'm saying? As a leader, I'm like, you know what? I dig all that stuff you're talking about you want to do, but right now this is where we're going to go, and we're probably going to hit some of that stuff on the way. Yeah.
Mayweather. What does that mean?
Oh, Mayweather, for sure.
What? I don't get it.
I don't know what that is.
Is that an insider?
No, it's a boxing match coming up. What is your opinion on non-religious people? I don't have an opinion on non-religious
We love
people.
you too.
Nah, I mean, like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really see people in like brackets of like religious or non-religious. I feel like we are all people who God loves, and some of us know it, and some of us don't. Some of us know it and act like He doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what the F do you mean Yvette's wants matter just as much as yours? What?
Yeah, he knows that.
What?
Because you said that you don't care what I want.
No. But the thing is, you guys don't understand is that Yvette gets what she wants. Yvette, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to make it seem like, yo, Yvette's wants aren't part of my priority.
So here's the thing about Glenn, and we actually discovered this early. Was it in our marriage or I think it was in our marriage. I just speak out loud. So I'll say things like, man, I really like to like sell our house, get an RV, and travel from all 50 states in the U.S. of America.
And then she'll finish that statement.
Can I finish talking? And then I'll say things like, oh, I really want a Range Rover. Or I'll say things like, man, I really want to own a home with a lot of land with a porch that goes around the entire house. Or I'll say things like, I want to go ziplining, or I want to go skydiving.
Always.
Or I want to do this, I want to do that. And so my list of wants keeps going and going and going. And in Glenn's head, he's thinking, and I didn't know this, but in Glenn's head, he's thinking like, how can I make this happen? Everything that I say, he is making a mental note in his mind that Yvette wants this, Yvette wants that, Yvette wants this, Yvette wants that. And so
I'm literally making a list. I'm literally making a list of everything that she wants to do. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm realizing, wait a minute, that thing right there don't go along with that.
He'll be like, man, those wants contradict each other. That doesn't even make sense.
And I'll be like, well, 2 years ago, you said you want to do this. She's like, that was 2 years ago. I want to do this.
She's just chewing on my... Yeah, so it's not that he's ignoring my desires, guys. Please don't misunderstand. He's just saying at this point, like, he's actually taking a huge leadership role and saying, Yvette, I hear you, but right now I know that this is a track that the Lord has us on, so I'm going to pursue this, and all your needs and desires will be met along the way, kind of thing. And I don't take any offense to that at all. So I appreciate it when y'all come on.
They are like, super got your back, yo.
I love it.
It's crazy. I'm like,
but you don't always explain yourself very well. You kind of just...
okay, that's fair, but I feel like they should know me.
But they don't.
They got your back. They got your back. Everyone always has the wife's back. I need some dudes that just like, yo, I got you. I feel you, blood.
Dude,
feel you, cuz.
What is up?
Alright. Word. My wife's good peoples. Yeah.
Yvette, what's the relationship between you? What?
You and John.
Oh my gosh.
As siblings and as Christians. What?
Guys, I'm gonna just say this. My brother is my brother, and I love him like I love my brother. Like, I love him.
My guys in here.
And so, I know that everyone's kind of questioning, like, his faith and whatever he's doing, but please don't do that. Like, everyone's walk with the Lord is their walk with the Lord, and eventually they will be held accountable to, what's the matter? Our Heavenly Father. So he's living life, he's making music, he's following his own convictions, and that's good for him. Like, that has nothing to do with us. We love him. We're proud of him. He makes mistakes, and he also has huge successes.
He's growing.
So,
like he's
oh my gosh,
he's growing, or he's figuring it out. You know, and that's what I think. Sometimes like we are so quick to be like, oh well, he ain't over here no more, and he, you know what I'm saying? Like we're so quick to cast someone off because they're not doing what they were doing. You know, but you guys understand, like, you know, like he knows who he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He is very aware.
And he's very honest with you. And if you ask him, like, yo, do you do this? He'll be like, yes. Most of us, though, believers, what we'll do is say...
try to cover it up or hide it.
Yeah, well, you know, the scriptures say ain't nothing wrong with that. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, so just chill. Like, chill off that. Like, he's my brother-in-law.
He's my brother.
Her brother. We're really close.
Some of our children look like him, but stop calling them Little John.
Yeah, they're not. You know what I'm saying? Like... that's Uncle John. You know what I mean? Someone else.
They really look like me, y'all.
Yes, I remember one of the kids called me Bob.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, is that John lives his life out loud, and a lot of the things that because John never claimed to be a Christian rapper. He's just a believer who makes music. And so I feel like a lot of the things that he does and how he lives his life out loud, other people don't necessarily do it. But I think he's just trying to say, I don't know. I'm not even going to speak on his behalf. All I know is I love him, and he loves me.
Yeah, that's the brother.
He loves all of us.
He's the brother.
Anaya is not having it right now. She wants you.
No, she does not.
Yes, she does.
She wants to bite.
All right. I want to see what some questions are.
How long are we going to do this for? We've been on here for a minute.
Oh, I thought we were only going to do it for 30 minutes. It's been 35 minutes.
No,
do you guys want us to sign off?
We remember, it failed.
Oh my gosh. You startled me. Raya Bo said he wants to have fun with me. All right, Theo, come here. We'll do a little.
Question: what made you guys
minutes.
decide to dread both of the kids' hair? That was my.
We did not.
That was my choice. I used to have dreads, back in the day, and
Wait, go give me that other black spoon.
we're gonna have to scoop this back. So I used to have dreads back in the day, and for me
Wait, I'll get it.
and Theo, I want to be able to know, like, our kids. I want them to have their own identity, and so as kids are running around and
I can't be seen.
thank you. As kids are running around and like we're out at the park, it's easy to identify who our kids are. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like their own image thing. That it was my idea, and I do their hair, so that's why it's like that. And now I can't see.
Huh?
I can't see the questions.
Oh, the questions. Wait, so are you saying you dreaded their hair so that they could be seen?
Yeah, so that we can know who they are, like when we're out in public.
The baby girl will not have dreads. She will not have dreads. That was one of our stipulations. When I get my baby, these are all my babies.
My baby, see that?
These are all my babies, but when I get a baby girl, her hair is mine, which is another reason I have to stay at home, y'all, because I know that one day I will come home from work and Glenn will have this baby's hair dreaded and I will be crying and we will probably fight.
Okay.
I can't fight. Anyways, what other questions do they have?
You're just flipping her off. You see that?
Theo's full name is Theophilus, and it means lover of God. Lover of God. Can you say Theophilus? You know, recently I just discovered that he didn't know how to say his name, so I was like, oh no, we need to make sure you can say your name.
That's embarrassing. Keep going.
Anyways, his name, because people keep asking about the names, his name is Uriah, which means flame of God or light of God. Right, Raya? Yeah. And then This is Anaya. What does her name mean?
You forgot.
I didn't. I know what it means.
Promise.
God answered.
God promised. Answer.
God
God answered.
God answered.
God what?
The dryer's done. It means God answered. And so we didn't necessarily plan on them all having like biblical names or like I don't know how you classify their names, but we did plan on them having names that meant something. And so that's how we came up with these names. I don't know if Isla's still watching, but her sister was a student of mine and she gave me a list of names and that's where we found Anaya.
And a lot of people actually said Anaya as well on the.
Oh, did they? Well, that's where I first decided. How does it feel, guys, to have a sister? I think people would probably want to know that.
Hey, can you put the weapons down?
How do you guys like having a sister?
Good. And little boy you have keeping you and your brother. Huh?
She's really excited to see you guys. She's not usually like this.
Oh.
What was that question?
Do we want to answer that?
What? How would you react if one of your kids?
I didn't read it out loud for a reason.
That's a really good question.
That is a really good question. I just don't know if it can be answered in like a live chat.
Yeah, it can. Why can't it?
Oh yeah, we just love them.
I mean, you know, yeah. I mean, it's important to know that regardless of what your kids do, that you love them. You know what I'm saying? That they feel like loved from you. You know. So no matter what they do, how they come out, what they experience, it's really important that the kids know that we love them and that they are invited, accepted, and that we are part of their lives and we support them. Can you put that down, please?
Okay, guys, it's too hot. Can I?
Yeah, that's basically it. All right, man. I'm tired of this baby.
Oh man, I'm tired of this. I want to watch that show.
You want to watch TV now?
Yeah. I need to fight that crap thing.
Has Theo's lying gotten better?
Yeah, this is how I do. See, I need to fight. I need to work hard on fighting, okay? You know when I fight hard. I need to fight hard.
Hey, let's talk about this. This is one of the videos we have coming out. How was it today at swim class?
I jumped in the water and then I put my face in the water. And Madison, she threw me up the water. I was super high.
Madison is his swim instructor.
Hey, baby. Yeah. Because that's why I was doing a great job and I put my face under the water.
How will I react when Naya gets a period? I don't know.
What?
What kind of question is that? I'm not sure. Theo said nah and literally walked away. And someone else asked for someone who.
You guys are gonna.
You guys got to go downstairs though.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Here, take your weapons. Someone asked, from growing up in a rough household, how do you break the cycle? And I feel like I can speak to that. You know, I think a lot of Dave Ramsey's talks encouraged me because he was always talking about changing your family tree, you know, and allowing it to kind of sprout. I've never really been the type of person who was like proud of my last name, just because I didn't really know what it meant until I started to have kids, and it's like, yo, they have my name, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like we are going to create more of an antidote than we are going to create a problem. You know, our children will be the solution, I feel, you know, in situations, in cultures, pillars in the community. And that's kind of what I believe. Do y'all serve at church? We don't serve at church. We used to do the greeting team. But I do like lead a life group, which is like a few families get together with all their kids. And we lead a life group, so we serve in that capacity. Yvette, they love your hair. Again,
Thank
have
you.
you guys faced any insecurities in your marriage, and how did you get past it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yvette was a virgin when we got married, and I was experienced, and that was very... Are you about to feed her?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Can I move?
Sorry.
Camera? Gosh, you about to
Sorry.
flash everybody, get us reported. You crazy. Yes. We already answered the question how we met. Am I Nigerian? No. My dad's from Trinidad. His dad is from Tobago. His mom is from Trinidad. And then my ancestry goes back to Cuba. Skin tones, earth tones, what? Do I have a degree? No, I don't have a degree in anything. And I'm actually really proud of that. I am. Yvette has a degree in mathematics, bachelor's degree in mathematics, and she has a teaching credential. What up, RJ? Such wild questions. I know RJ is my friend, and we have a lot of great projects coming up. Red Pills and Black Sugar versus In Fatherhood. What was the growth and change? Red Pills and Black Sugar was my first record. In Fatherhood is, I feel like, the summation of who I am. Red Pills is like who I was before I got saved. And In Fatherhood is like who I am now.
No, I didn't grow up in LA. I grew up in Oceanside.
Is Yvette Nigerian? No.
No. You want to know what's funny? I went to Point Loma and I was like one of the only black people there. But the cafeteria workers used to always ask me, where are you from? I'd be like, Oceanside, California, right here in San Diego County.
Yo, shout out to Desmond Hicks. Sometimes we're up there. We don't even hit you up, bro, because I don't know when you're working. So, yeah, I'll be up in LA.
Are they asking me what high school I went to? I went to El Camino if you're asking me.
I'm from Baltimore. I went to Milford Mill Academy.
You already showed the chocolate babies. You missed them.
Yeah, you missed them, boo. My sister-in-law wants to make custom head wraps. All right.
Wait, what did they say?
That was RJ.
What did he say? I want some head wraps.
I don't know. I was homeschooled. Okay, yeah. So someone was talking about homeschooling and how it's going to negatively affect the children by not giving them a lot of association.
So, you guys, homeschooling, I don't know. I mean, back in the day, I don't know how it was, but now there are so many different options for homeschooling, like 3 days a week and then having your kids do 2 days in a classroom setting or like in a social setting. And we are so intertwined with so many different people. Like Glenn says, our village is popping. Did I say it right? Our network is popping. That our boys, I don't think they'll ever really have too much of an issue socializing because they're always around other kids.
And also, I think that's just I think that's current customs. Like, I don't feel like that is mature to put a bunch of children. Like, I mean, it's not mature. I'm not saying that. I don't want to judge anybody who did that or my parents for doing that to me. But I don't know if I was led correctly by allowing my peers to raise. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it was smart for me to allow my peers or my parents. Like, I was raised by cousins and the opinions of families. Friends and stuff like that. Like, the school system had more effect on me than my mother did. You know what I'm saying? Or my father. So, yeah. And then someone else asked. It was a really good question. Not that everybody else didn't ask good questions, but some just caught my eye real quick. I feel like we've been doing this for a while.
We can stop.
Okay. Anything you wish you would have found out about or asked each other before you're getting married?
Glenn's probably going to say something about my student loans.
I didn't know she had student loans, y'all. I did not know.
It's funny because right when we got married is right when I started teaching, and that's when the bill collectors come say, hey, you need to pay these loans back.
And I was like, what loans? And then I found out, and it was like, what? Because before we got married, I was like, yo, I got debt. I got $4,000 in debt, and I hope you accept me.
I didn't know I had debt. I didn't even know how much it was until my dad came with the envelope.
It was so much.
At our first home.
And I just was stuck. Why do you call Uriah Bo? His middle name is Bo. Bo means handsome. We didn't know he was gonna be handsome. He didn't actually come out too handsome.
He didn't start that way.
No, but he's very handsome now.
Does anybody else know that all babies don't come out cute?
Yeah, for real. I think we need to stop lying to everybody and telling their baby's cute. You know
what does I say? Is Yvette Geach?
What is that?
What's Geach?
Her family looks super Carolinas.
My family is from South Carolina.
I don't know what Geach is, but
Me either.
her family is definitely from Carolina. I'm in a student loan boat. Uriah's nickname is Bo. No, it's his middle name. Hair locking tips, palm rolling, shea butter works. Word. All right. I think we are going to end it here. And so, as you guys know, I'm late on putting up videos. I was supposed to put one up on yesterday, and I was gonna put up another one today, but my computer isn't working. I'm taking that to the Genius store tomorrow, so hopefully we get this thing fixed, and then you'll have more videos. And I apologize for the delay. It's some stuff I really need to tell you guys. If you guys in the South Carolina, what is it? Where are we in?
San Diego.
Yeah, SoCal area.
SoCal.
I'm gonna be performing at Rhetoric this year. That's in the IE, Rancho Cucamonga. Kev on stage is gonna be there. Ezekiel, Chris Webb. It's gonna be dope. So I'll be doing some poetry there. All right. So thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate your existence. And we will see you next time.
Bye. Naya.
She don't care about nothing.
Naya, look. Naya's eye.
She wants the yellow. She wants this. Oh no, she wants this. Oh, she don't care. All right, y'all. Peace.